Hey, how's it going guys? My name is Ray, and today we're gonna cook a Korean dish called Kimchijeon or kimchi pancakes. Let's cook!
Start by mixing 1 cup of flour with half cup of corn flour, followed by a heaping teaspoon of baking powder, and also a cup of cold water. Crack in an egg, and mix well until the mixture is smooth. Then season the batter with some salt, pepper, and also a little bit of soy sauce. And just to balance things out, I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. Next, we're gonna have to thinly slice some onion. Try to separate the layers of the onions, because you don't want big chunks of onion in your batter. Add about slightly more than half of the onions into the batter, and leave the rest for making the sauce. Next, we're gonna also add in some chives, and use the rest of the chives for making sauce as well. Next, we're gonna add the kimchi to our batter. I'm just using this pre-made kimchi, simply because we don't need a lot for this recipe and it would be a bother to buy a whole cabbage just for this recipe. But just make sure you find a really good brand of kimchi, because this recipe really depends on the quality of the kimchi. Here I'm using 400 grams of kimchi. This recipe will make about 2 to 3 pancakes depending on the pan size. Just mix them thoroughly, and when it looks like this, they're ready to go. Heat up a pan over medium-high heat. Drizzle in a layer of oil. You can use olive oil or vegetable oil. When the oil is hot enough, just pour in your batter. Do probably half or a third of it. And just try to spread it around the pan evenly. And when the pancake is in, you gotta lower the heat to medium or medium-low, just to make sure the pancake is cooked evenly before getting burnt. After 2 to 3 minutes on one side, the pancake should be already golden brown like this. At this point, you can just flip the pancake and just cook it on this side for another 3 minutes. Just try to press it down gently so it goes flat. And if your pancake makes a nice crackling sound like this, that means you've done the batter correctly. And to make the other side crispy as well, you can drizzle some more oil on the sides like that, because you really want to get both sides as crispy as possible while keeping the center nice and soft. Just try to lift the sides to let the oil drip down. And after the 3 minutes period, just flip it once again, and we're just gonna reheat that side and let it go crispy again for another 30 seconds. After that, just transfer it to a serving plate and continue cooking the rest of the batter. Just reapply some more oil into the pan and add in the rest of the batter. I'm making the second one a bit thicker than the first one, simply because I have a little bit of batter left by the time the second one is in. So instead of making the third one half the size, I'll just add it to the second one and make the second one bigger, which just means it will take a little bit more time to cook it all the way through. And while waiting for the second batch, we're simply gonna make the sauce. Just add in the onions and chives into a bowl, together with some soy sauce, chili flakes. This is entirely up to taste, so you can add a lot or you can leave it out completely. Then you also need some rice wine vinegar, or you can also use a normal vinegar. And also a little bit of sugar to balance things out. Then you also need a little bit of water just to mellow the flavors out. And just leave it on the side until we finish cooking our kimchi pancakes. And just like any other sauce in my channel, I would encourage you to go by taste instead of following my recipe. So just try to taste the sauce and adjust it according to your liking. And when the second pancake is done, just stack it on top like that. And I like to garnish it with a little bit of the chives and onion on top. And there you have it guys, my take on kimchi pancakes.
I hope you liked that super simple recipe, and if you did, please leave this video a like and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And here are the links to my previous videos, so check it out guys. And links and measurements gonna be in the description box below. Leave a comment below, let me know what you wanna see me cook next week. See you next time guys, bye!